Alright, let's get out of the way. Two Sword Style will be the first style that gives fruitless players an actual chance in arena PvP. With that small note out of the way, let's start the video. Let's start off with 72 caliber Phoenix. This move is just 36 caliber Phoenix, but in my opinion better, since the move is instantaneous, while 36 caliber Phoenix is slower in terms of projectile speed, meaning that 72 caliber Phoenix will be harder to react to. It also looks like it does more damage than 36 caliber Phoenix, meaning it is just an overall upgrade. In my opinion, it is a very solid move. Second move, and this is the one that I really want to talk about. This move in question is RagingWhirl. Now, some people think this move might be trash, since even though Foyu has 50 damage in M1s without Hockey, he only does 11 damage per hit in comparison to Rapid Slashes, dealing 20 plus damage per hit with 50 M1 damage. But if you compare the startup times, and the fact that you can move pretty fast while using RagingWhirl, even if you miss, and the fact that you can literally fly in the air with it, it's a pretty good upgrade compared to Rapid Slashes. Unlike Rapid Slashes, which you could have only hit if you perfect block the opponent, it's much easier to hit RagingWhirl. I want to point out that it seems like 4M1s into the air, then using RagingWhirl is a true combo as well. In short, RagingWhirl sacrifices damage for PvP viability, so I also believe this move is good. Third move, we have Tower Climb, and I think this is a pretty good move as well, but it's not unbalanced, as some people might think from watching the showcase, and here's why. Two Sword Style does not have GPO, so from the showcase, you can't really tell, but I think that if you GPO over a fair bit over the opponent, you might be able to avoid the attack. But besides that, I think the range is reasonable. The startup time is good, and the range is medium if you tap the move, and charging the move increases the range of the attack. There isn't much for me to say about the move after that, in my opinion. Other than that, it actually seems kind of balanced. It can also go through observation hockey, meaning that it's probably the first viable move that sword users can have when going through a person's observation hockey. In my opinion, this move is actually pretty balanced. The fourth move is called Notorious Strike, and this move is a counter. But I'm gonna be real, at least to me, it looks kind of bad, and here is why. The counter frames, first of all, are incredibly short, and I think they're even shorter than Gura's counter. With correct timing, that isn't too bad of a problem, but from what we can see here, even though H-Anime successfully pulls off the counter, Foyu can still legit hit him while he's doing the counter, and that does not look good. In my opinion, the counter should be a counter, not an opportunity for your opponent to still hit you or a damage trade. It should function similarly like the counter that Gura has. But if they fix how it works from the showcase, I think this will be a pretty good move to use. But from what I see right now, I just don't think it'll be that good. But hey, I could be wrong, and you could combo with it. That's just what I see. The last move is Rashomon Draw, and to be frank, it's Shishi Sun Sun, but with a more reasonable startup time and guard breaks. In other words, it is an excellent ultimate, no question about it. And not only that, but if you finish off your opponent with it, it puts the camera at a pretty sick angle, making a very cool cutscene. To conclude the video, much like other fighting styles, it seems like Two Sword Style will get most of its damage from its M1s. But that isn't a bad thing necessarily, and I feel like it'll definitely be very good for fruitless players trying to get into the arena for the first time. And finally, unlike One Sword Style, at least Two Sword Style has a reasonable move that can go through observation hockey. That move being Tower Climb. I legit see no reason why someone would use One Sword Style over Two Sword Style if they had a choice. Two Sword Style is just a better version of One Sword Style. It will definitely be good for PvP. For grinding, I don't think it'll be that bad either. However, I think One Sword Style has a slight edge in the grinding aspect, but Two Sword Style is better overall in my opinion. And last thing I would like to comment about. Two Sword Style looks very cool, so props to the noob for making it. He is insanely talented. So this practically wraps up the video. Thank you for watching and have a good day.